What's up, Sioux Falls? Welcome to this week's edition of the Storm Report. We are entering our first week of July and getting ready for the final 2 weeks of the IFL football season. This week, though, is a bye week for the Sioux Falls Storm, and it comes at the right time after 2 losses, one on the road to Green Bay and this past weekend against Massachusetts. A very tough loss at home for the Sioux Falls Storm. They'll have to rebound after this bye week and hopefully get healthy in time for the playoff push. They still are in the driver's seat right now. They've got a chance to get into the postseason. They really have the ball in their court, and so the Storm are going to have to play some of their best football and a chance maybe at some redemption against Green Bay. We'll talk about that in just a moment, but we caught up with Coach Curtis Riggs a short while ago after the dust settled from the loss against Massachusetts and got his thoughts on the game from Saturday night.
Well, one of the worst defensive performances I think I've been a part of. I can't remember the last time we gave up more than 60 points at home, especially. We played well offensively, putting up almost 400 yards, but still 2 costly turnovers going into the end zone. And we've got to clean those up. I think we're going to have to, we're further along offensively. We got to be really good offensively and just try to get some stops defensively.
So the Storm are going to need to regroup here in a hurry. The good news, they've got a bye week this week before their final 2 games. Just 1 home game remaining coming up July 9th. The Storm are hoping that this time off can get them right both mentally and physically before a tough matchup against Green Bay.
Yeah, I mean, we can't focus on the road game at all. It's got to be, everything has to be first on the bye week, mentally trying to get back to a good place. I think the guys are exhausted physically and mentally, and you see it taking its toll mentally on them, how they handle adversity, how they react with each other, how they respond to coaching. So they need to break. We're going to make some changes on the roster, and then they need to come back fully focused on just Green Bay.
And so now we turn the page for the final home game of the 2022 season for the Sioux Falls Storm. July 9th against the Green Bay Blizzard inside the Denny Sanford Premier Center. It'll be a 7:05 kickoff. It's also going to be Faith and Family Night. We hope you can bring your youth group, your church community out to the Denny Sanford Premier Center and celebrate a fun night of football with us and hopefully see a Sioux Falls Storm win as they wrap up the home schedule in 2022. Should be a fun night, but we've got to wait 2 weeks for that. We hope you guys have a safe and happy 4th of July. In the meantime, we want you to be wearing your Storm gear Saturday night when we come back on July 9th. So wear that red, white, and blue and help us celebrate the Sioux Falls Storm. We need you guys loud and in the stands to make sure that these guys have the extra push they need to get into that postseason final playoff spot. I'm JJ Hartigan. We want to give a special thanks to Josh Juergens for all of his hard work behind the scenes with his camera duties as we bring you these Storm reports each and every week. Our crew does a great job behind the scenes. We want to make sure that they get credit for all their hard work as well. We thank you guys for your continued support with the Sioux Falls Storm, and we can't wait to see you at the Premier Center July 9th. Go Storm!